Oh boy, there's more art. Hello everybody, welcome back to Dot Hack GU, where we are about to get that feels bad moment here. Did anyone here see the tournament? It's true that Haseo's used hacks. I'd be pretty shocked if it is. Haseo was my motivation. I did my best as an adept rogue because I wanted to be as good as he is. Now I just don't feel like it anymore. Or his victories at the Demon and Holy Palace and his 100 PK kills all hacked. I feel stupid for cheering him on as long as I have. Tension says, sorry, what do you mean by that? What happened at the tournament? I was at work so I couldn't watch it. I'll paste a copy of my log tournament. Okay. Something like that anyway. I read it over, but Sakaki's gone crazy over this. Tension says, I was so eager to find out I kept hitting the reload button. Thank you for posting that log. I have two questions. It says weird monsters and Haseo changing forms, but I was there for that match. Nothing like that happened at all, so why could I not see all that happening? Or was I the only one who couldn't? What's GU? I've never seen anything. I've never seen those either. Maybe that's that one skill with the flash of light. Could the light be a cover for his transformation or something? GU, who knows? Maybe they're a group of hack players, but would that mean Adley and Kun are hacked too since they fought alongside Haseo? I don't know much about Adley, but Kun helped me out when I started playing, so I really don't want to believe that's true. Mitan says, well, if Sakaki works for CC Corp, I don't think it matters much whether you believe it or not. I don't think he'd make a charge like that falsely. I'm really disappointed with Team Haseo. I can't believe they'd use hacks. It's no surprise they swept 2 whole ranks with that kind of advantage. I feel the same way Kaguri does. It seems so stupid that we cheered for these guys on all this time. Oracle says, I don't think he would either, but you never know. In fact, several of the RMT real money transaction investigations have found cases of false charges. By the way, I just realized if Haseo's skill, the one that makes that flash, is a cheat, then wouldn't that one endurance used be a cheat too? They did seem like the same kind of skills after all. What do people think? Fukujin Suke says that's a possibility, but entrances are being exposed by CC Corp, so I don't think we can say anything about anything definite at this stage. Renji says, well, I don't really care if people use cheats since it doesn't really harm me anyway, but here's something I thought about while reading that log. Wouldn't Haseo team members would have known that he was cheating? A lot of people teamed up with him, so that would mean a lot of people knew about his cheating. I wonder what they were doing. Why didn't they prevent Haseo from cheating? Did they find excitement in becoming emperors by using cheats? Personally, I'm most disappointed in that. Beatrice says it really is a shame, isn't it? Why would Haseo use hacks if he had people playing with him? Why didn't those people try to stop Haseo? This is making me kind of sad. Things that we can't really talk about. I'm doing the Steam Professor research quest and I can't find that stupid Mosa anywhere in the lake he's supposed to be at. He's submerged in the lake, so you can't fight him as is. You need to place the items you receive from the quest client in a triangle around the lake. You need to defeat a group of weak monsters and place each of those items. Once you've got them in place, just wait a bit. Mosa should come flying out of it. Okay. Hopefully we don't have to do that, but I can guarantee you that's probably going to end up what we're going to have to do. PK'd. Oh. Bordeaux. She's still at it? Next time you get PK'd. Blaya Simmer says, oh, I've seen her get killed often. As a PKK, she's nothing to me. However, she is hot for sure. Getting PK'd by her is an option to consider. Mashi says she's hot, but this PK yells a lot. I got beaten, but it made me laugh. Her nickname is Big Sis. I've drawn a picture of a friend who helps me level up and other stuff. Her name's Chia, and she's a Flick Reaper. That's cool. She was trying to make her PC look like a shrine maiden, but she looks like a hard-working delinquent to me. Do a lot of people have something in mind when they make their PCs? I did mine by feeling alone. Wow, she's cool. I'm a Flick Reaper too, but she's way, way cooler than I am. Prune says, such a pretty lady. Was that the lady you were trying to be as cool as? She's really cool, and she looks strong. Does she look a bit... She does look a bit like a shrine maiden, but I end up thinking of her more as a punk. I hope to call her Big Sis someday. Ayami says, hooray for Big Sis. I wish I had a big sister that pretty. I'd make my PCs just on Field 2, although I always make female ones for some reason. Fearless says, Big Sis. That's a good nickname, but since she's really... extremely cool. I think it fits. Please look after me, Big Sis. Claude says, yes, that's true. That's a great name. You think so too? Fearless! Sorry. Ring Ring says, those are some beautiful watercolors. Is she a healer? She's a Flick. Okay. So she wanted to be a shrine maiden, but she uses a scythe. Did she want to be on the front line? I'm pretty random about making my pieces. I guess a lot of people are really picky about them. Flosia says, Big Sis, even if it's just for look, she'd be a perfect Big Sis if she could equip a sword. okay, wait, you're the boss, big sis. Even if I got PK'd, I'm sure she'd say, oh, you think you can mess my little bro punk and take him on? Actually, please do so for me. I like clothes that flap when you run, so I like to use capes and stuff like that, and wings, especially dragon wings. Those would be good. I'm not that high level now, but so I'd remake my main character just to wear those. Little Braver says, what a beautiful big sis you have. I don't see many Flick Reapers, but that just makes her PC even more radiant. It's a good picture. I have to copy that shading. I'm another guy who designs by feel. I tried to make my scarf the focus. I made my PC in 30 minutes, but something would take as much as 3 days. Holy! Yeah, I'm like a 15 to 30 minute type of guy. 3 days? Whoa. Kidomaru says it's got a nice Japanese feel. I'd like to walk the world with someone like this, and that weapon she's got is just my style. I'd really like to trade with this person. Tim says, so cool, so hot, so never mind. I think that Hakama is great, but the way the threads have come loose in her upper body, it just makes me drool. Overall, it just makes her a complete big sis. I'm another feeling-based PC designer. I have colors that I like to use, so everything else is up to my gut. It's not that I just slapped something together, but there's no issue because I like the one I have now. Kudara says, that's right, that's a big sis. Alright, yet another picture from you with wonderful shading. I think I'd feel safer if I was with her. I guess I designed my PCs by feel. This was the cutest thing I could come up out of the things that I tried. Nighthawk says, big sis, huh? I think that suits her. I'm not being ironic. I think I've just realized you need beauty, not just strength to be a big sis. A lot of times in anime, you see those characters that seem pointless, but they're actually really strong. At least that's what I think. That's the image for my PC. Queena says, wow, she's so cool. If she can design a PC like that, she must be amazing when she fights too. I hope to someday look that good and have a scythe like that to defeat enemies with. It looks cool. Alright, what else we got? Oh, that's it? Uh-oh, come on. Give me some more to have an episode with. Normally the art takes like 15 minutes by itself. Ooh. You're gonna make me read my important emails too, aren't you? Can I read that one thread that I was supposed to read? Are you gonna...
Guess I should read my urgent email.
Make me read my emails, okay. I'll read that later. Take the Steam Professor's research and break upon a quest shop. We need to talk. Invite me. Okay.
I wonder if Old Man Antares is okay. Let's invite Antares. Let's accept this.
Alright, cool. We'll do that one. But I need a little bit more for this episode. So I'm going to read the official form. And there was... Here we go. Hello everyone, I found a somewhat troubling article on News Capture and I thought I'd inform everyone about it. Are people aware of the black spots that have been showing up recently? According to the News Capture, they occur when the virus IDA is infecting the game program. Forgive me for sounding like a nagging mother, but if you're concerned with being contaminated by a virus, stop logging into the world immediately. This game is serious. Dangerous. Regardless, says there's a virus in the game program. If there is, don't you think it's funny there have been no announcement from CC Corp? I also looked at the news source, but they didn't specifically say which online game they were talking about. Maybe it'd be best to wait a while and see what happens. Heel Red says, Neon. Oh gosh, it's dangerous to play the world, Neon. But I hadn't heard anything about the virus, Neon. Neon! Are you sure that's for real? Goodness gracious. Oh, let me nag you a little too, Neon. You sure that CC Corp won't get mad for you posting a thread like this, Neon? I think we ought to let the thread drop down. I wonder if it's dangerous to play this game. I've been wondering about that ever since the time we were stuck on the server. If what you say is true, I'll give up playing the world. Kitty Ladle says, if this is true, then things could be quite serious. If there's still been no announcement on this, perhaps the CC Corp isn't aware of the contamination. I think it might be a good idea to report this. Goron says, if we're basing this all on those rumors about black spots, don't you think it's a bit early to decide that we've been contaminated by IDA? There's been an official report that the black spots are bugs and the game effects. I'm sorry to say this, but I don't believe Oshino 8Cs is saying anything solid enough to disprove that. What do you think? FC says the black spots are no rumor. I've seen them in the arena. When was that? I think it's when I was watching the entrance fight. It looks like people are arguing whether what I said was true or false. I just announced that what was actually happening. You can decide for yourself if you want to listen to my warning. All I'm saying is if I were an average player of this game, I would retire from it as soon as possible. So you're not going to retire because you're not an average player? Is that what's going on? Okay. they did not give me enough material to pull this episode out, and I really don't want to mix things up. I think I'll end this one early, but then I might do a 20-25 minute episode next time to kind of balance it out. We'll see. But I will end the reading episode here just to make absolutely sure I don't cross as much. You guys know, like I try to avoid it when I can, as much as I can, to mix the two types of episodes together between story and like lore, reading, exposition. You know, you guys know what I'm trying to say. I try not to mix those two episode types together, which is another reason why I mainly release 2 episodes a day. In case one of them gets too much into reading, I can split off the block and you can decide which one that you'd like to watch. So we'll just do that one for now, and we'll go into the quest next episode. So thank you guys so much, as always, for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me, and I will catch you guys in the next episode, which should be soon. Thank you guys so much, as always. I always say thank you a lot, but I always want to make sure I always thank you guys, no matter how much I do it.